What up? Happy Fri-yay! We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mona, thank you for being first. I saw that. I'm like, yes. Summer, my love. Hello. Welcome. CJ. All Paradise Earth, thank you. My baby doll, you're here as well. Ninja Keith, what's up, my loves? My Angela, she's joined. Yes, yes, yes. Y'all are so punctual. It's impressive. I love it. Never change. It's a huge, huge, huge benefit to your part forever. Yay! Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Welcome, happy Fri-yay. I hope everyone's doing tremendously, incredibly well. I'm feeling good, so we won't have a repeat of last time, I don't think. Right? You never know what's gonna happen. Who's doing terrible? What's up? Is this your first time? Tell me, tell us. We want to give you a proper Fry fam welcome. Take two. Wait, take two. We want to give you a proper Fry fam welcome. You say that 3 times real fast. Wait, I saw Jose. What's up? New York in the house. Jacqueline Reyes, welcome back. Vias, what? Hello, my Vias. Welcome back. Mac James, you back. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm looking mad fly. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Mac James. I'm taking off my flippies. That's what I call flip-flops. Let's see who else. Josh in the house. What's up? The goddess of wisdom has arrived. No pressure. Josh, I love your words. You're so cool. You come up with like the best names. You have an awesome brain. John, what's up with all my flowers? Hello, everybody. Oh, I get rainbows today too. Yay! Yes, I knew Dude Terrible. You were new. Let's give him a Fry fam welcome, everybody. Let everybody let you feel welcome, dude. I love that name, dude. I'm gonna be saying a lot because you know I say dude a lot. So, dude, let's feel him. Okay, apparently my tongue and my mouth aren't working. So, dude, this sometimes happens. Sometimes I think faster than I talk. Sometimes the words don't come out. Sometimes tears come out. So just prepare yourself because we never know what the Fri-yay live is going to be like. But it's Fri-yay, y'all. It's Fri-yay. Let's celebrate an incredible week. Not that it's over, but that we accomplished something. I gotta believe something was accomplished. All right, y'all. Sub-Zero's back. Yay. I love seeing repeating names and faces. One day it shall be faces. But until then, I don't know. I kind of have visuals because you know we chat on other platforms, so I kind of see your face in my mind. So that's why I said that. Melvin Ward is doing a live stream a little later on today. Yes, I didn't know Melvin did lives every freaking day. He told me yesterday we were on set. Yesterday we were filming a new video. Him, Shantae, and I was almost grammatically incorrect, but I corrected. I caught myself. Yeah, Melvin, Shantae, and I. We did a video yesterday. It was super fun. It's a great one. I'm so excited for it. And he told me he goes live every day. And I'm like, I can tell you're a man. And he looked at me and I was like, what? You don't have to do hair and makeup. You can go live every day. And he laughed. I was like, this takes a process, y'all. I have to try to get pretty for you guys. If you saw me like when I get like in my robe getting ready, you'd be like, I'm a chick. I gotta do some stuff to make it look okay, for camera. Thank you, my loves, for all the beautiful compliments I receive. I thank you. Sean Starr is back. Hello, my love. Cute top. I saw that, Mona. Thank you. It's actually a little dress. I love it. I was gonna wear it at Disney, and it's a good thing I didn't because I probably would have had some wardrobe malfunctions with this. I put it on today. I'm like, thank God I didn't wear this at Disney because it's a little flowy. And girls, those dresses were like a little bit of wind, and it's like, oh, Yeah, that would not have been good at Disney. So I was like kicking myself. I'm like, I should have worn it at Disney. It would have looked cute. But then now today I put it on for the first time since, and I'm like, no, not good. Not a good idea. That would have been not so easy to tolerate for a full day. Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm so happy we're back. Yay, Mona. Thank you for welcoming everybody who is new. This is how we roll. Queen of Growth. My Gen girl is back. What's up? So what do y'all do here? Dude. What do we do here? We celebrate. We celebrate ourselves. We celebrate each other. We celebrate life. We celebrate lessons. We celebrate what's going on, what's not going on, and it's just a little bubble that has become such a big part of my heart. And it is where we get to be ourselves. We get to be safe, thanks to Mona and Angela, who spearhead the chat. So it's a place where we can be honest, vulnerable. If something's going on with you, if you have a question for me, I'm happy to answer what I can, when I can, and however I can. I love the number 22, repeating numbers. There's 22 of us here right now. So at 222, I do a lesson of the week. And then every week when I am live, if I'm filming, I can't obviously be live. It's a little challenging, but I try to change it up, right? So some weeks, I don't know. What do we do, y'all? we spread kindness and light and love, and we try to make the world a little better by having a ripple effect, right? If we all come in here and we're positive and, whatever we're feeling is fine. We're not always happy. Some of y'all can attest to that. I'm not always like this chipper and happy, but I am myself and whatever I'm feeling in the moment. So if I'm not feeling happy and I'm struggling, I let you see that so that you know that this isn't 24/7. I don't put it on when I'm not feeling it. So that I, Jovanna, can show you and myself, right? Because I'm still going through my process of understanding myself and I'm whatever age. How to be more authentic and more real and more ourselves in this world where, we're constantly, being shown how to show ourselves in a perfect little post, which isn't always the case. So this is my space, our space to just be real, be us, be kind, be positive. So, and I talk a lot. Dude, I talk a lot. So hopefully you'll stay to the end and see what you think. And hopefully if you like it, you'll come back. And if not, pop in whenever you can. This is totally like a cool space where it's like you pop in and you pop out as you can, and no judgment, no, oh, I'm late. You got here. Right? So I hope that answers your question. So, okay, I already mentioned Melvin. He rocks. I love working with Melvin. Melvin rocks. And then Melvin and Shantae, I was like, hello, beautiful people. They just shine so bright on and off camera. So we had a blast. It was too quick of a day. I really could have just gone all day with these two, but our scene was kind of short. So, but I'm back on Monday, so I'm filming again on Monday. So I've been filming a lot, right? I've been filming the last week and a half almost every day, which is like, woo! I'm really excited. I love to do videos for Dharman because it really truly is like the Dharman fam. When you get on set, it's like we truly do have a blast together. So that being said, I had to turn down a role. Guys, I had to turn down a role, like the perfect role. I don't think I can say because, out of respect for their process. But y'all would have been so happy to have seen me in this role. I've been wanting this role for a long time, and I had to turn it down. And I was like, no. I emailed like with a little crying emoji. I'm like, no, I gotta turn it down because I'm not gonna be in town. So I'm traveling again next week. So there's a lot going on, which makes me happy. I love being busy. So okay, so coming back to the chat because I miss you guys. JC, what's up? Oh, Sub-Zero, thank you. You seem very happy today. What happened to make you this happy? That's a great question. Let's see if I can come up with an answer, Sub-Zero. What happened? I don't think there was one definitive thing that happened. I think working all week definitely contributed to it. It was exhausting, but it was fun, and I love working on camera. So that contributed. Being around really positive, fantastic, amazing people, I already shared, that contributed. You guys a couple weeks ago contributed, right? You guys, I mean, you saw the lift really right before your eyes. So you all certainly were the launch pad, I want to say, for the happy. Meditation. I did this amazing meditation, y'all. It was for the Lionsgate portal on 8/8, which was supposed to be a really powerful day. And I didn't do it. I was guided, so I don't know how to do it. But I thought of you guys. I'm like, oh, this would be so cool. But it's not something I can lead yet. Maybe one day I'll be able to lead a meditation that incredible. But until then, I partook in someone's meditation, and it was really healing for me, and it opened up my heart. And so that certainly contributed to it. So thank you, Sub-Zero, for asking that question. And thank you for allowing me to reflect on what perhaps it was that made me so happy. I was able to say that. Ay, you never know, right? You never know. It's Friday. That's why we love your random city. I don't know, Mona, but I love that word. Random city. Am I pronouncing that right? I don't think it's a word, but I love it. I'm going to start borrowing that one, Mona. Mona has like great words. Soledad is back. Yay, Soledad. You're so cute. I already shared how I am, and hopefully you heard it because I don't think anybody else wants to hear it again. Angela, thank you for welcoming all the new peeps, all the new Fri fam triers. Fri fam friars. That's kind of cheeky. Fri fam friars. Because you're like frying with us. I don't know. Do you think I can adopt that one, or is that a little weird? Let's see. It has been a while, Soledad. Welcome back. Oh, Nicola is here. I see Nicola joined. Lizzie joined. I saw something. Oh, Nicola, just a quick hello because I gotta go soon. Oh, thank you for. Is that Frozen? That looks like the Frozen little girl with the blonde hair. Am I making that up? Oh, dude. Okay, your question. Do I bring Jesus Christ in here? I'm gonna say not so much. I do bring in God. I do mention God a lot, but Jesus Christ, I do not mention a lot. I'm not quite that religious. I do believe in God. I believe in the universe. I believe in a greater power, and that is God for me. But Jesus Christ, I do not mention very often. Even in my day-to-day life, like this is the way I talk, and I don't say Jesus Christ much. I don't know why. I say God. Interesting. Okay, I missed some peeps who were here, and I want to make sure. Rodrigo is back. Hello. Yes, Melvin has been doing lives with Dhar episodes, play, and scary Sundays. Yeah, Melvin is incredible, and he doesn't have to worry about hair and makeup. I'm gonna try to join every Friday, but I'll have to leave a bit early because my cross country. Oh, you're on track. Oh, that's awesome, dude. Yeah, pop in and out. And just so you know, in minute 22, we do a lesson. So if you ever want to fast forward to the lesson, you're welcome to do that. Just so you get a little, framework of what goes on. I don't go live every Fri-yay. If I'm filming or traveling, I can't. But I'm looking forward to seeing you here, dude. What's up, Liam? Welcome back. Oh, Mac, you enjoy my voice. Which one? Let's see, Jose. Vamos a ver. ¿Qué dice Jose? Being able to see you today really lightened me up. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Because last Friday, my godmother lost her battle to breast cancer, and yesterday I went to her viewing. Well, Jose, I'm going to say I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm gonna say that okay, this is what's coming up, and I hope I don't offend anybody. I sometimes get a little nervous with what's gonna come out of my mouth. She lost her battle? Or did she win heaven? I don't know. I know that we miss our loved ones when they're not here with us, but gosh darn, they are in a more powerful place where they can protect us and guide us and support us in ways that they cannot do here on earth, is my belief. So perhaps she is no longer with us here and with you there, and it is a challenging time. I am not diminishing or disregarding the grieving process. That's not what I'm doing. What I am doing is allowing us to understand that our loss here is their gain there. That's how I feel. That's not to say it doesn't hurt. That's not to say that people don't hurt. That's to say that if there's an acceptance around the process of life, we all know we're going to be born, and we all know we're going to no longer be here. We are going to all eventually die. And I like to have a more peaceful, celebratory experience around perhaps what is one of the most difficult things that we earthlings have to experience here. So I say that because you're gonna miss her, as we all should miss them extra, so that they feel our love above, and so that they can be at peace wherever they're traveling off to next. So I say that in all due respect. I hope I didn't offend anybody. That is my feeling. And if any of that feels good to you, Jose, during this very difficult time, then please, by all means, try it on and see how it works for you. But do go through your grieving process. And thank you for all the hearts letting me know that it's okay for me to share like this with you, because we're all have or are going to experience this in our life, likely multiple times. So how can we have a little more peace around it so that we can allow our heart to still shine, right? The last thing we want to do is close up. We want to shine our heart, because that is her shining through you now. My heart and prayers and thoughts go out to you and your family, Jose. My baby doll, you're so sweet. Oh, JC, we missed you as well. It's nice to have you back. Jose, beautiful. That's what you do. You shine her light through you for them, because they are really needing someone like you right now, right here, today. and every day going forward. So today you're with them and you check in with them in the days to come, okay? Because it's not just one day, and I'm getting chills because every so often, if they're in your heart and you think about them, you reach out to them, okay? It's not just, during this viewing time, this culturally acceptable, wake time. It's like forevermore. You think about them, you reach out to them and let them know that you're thinking of them. And that is huge for them during this time. And thank you, everyone who is giving Jose your thoughts and prayers as well. Josh, you're so cute. It would be cute with a cardigan sweater. Yeah, maybe. Let's see. How much of it can you see? It's like a little. Oh, Liam, thank you for everybody who's sending prayers to Jose. And so to Dude, if you're still here, this is where we can do that for one another. It's beautiful how sometimes all you need is the support of someone has your back and is in your corner, as we've all grown for one another to be doing. Did I say that right? Hopefully you know what I meant. Oh, CJ. What? It's already 2:22? It's lesson time. Oh my gosh, that was fast. It always comes fast. Okay. Lesson time. I am going to be completely honest. I normally write my lessons on a little card, but I've been so focused on writing videos for you guys because I'm like shooting a lot of videos, because now I'm trying to do Mondays and Fridays. That I don't know if I have 1 minute 22 lesson prepared. I know I've had lessons this week, but I don't want to come up here and make believe I have something prepared. So what I want to do is speak from my heart about something that busted. I'm busted, y'all. It's like I just felt like I was in school and the teacher called on me and she's like, okay, get up here and do your homework. And I'm like, oops, I didn't do my homework. How silly of me. I didn't prepare my minute 22. But I know I wrote it down somewhere, but I didn't bring it in with me. Okay, I'm going to try not to be mad at myself. We're going to go through a few more comments and see what comes up for me, because I am drawing a blank right now. Like legit, like if I was like taking a test right now, I would be like, oops. So hopefully you can laugh with me about this. Oh gosh darn. Silly Jovanna. I'm gonna let it be okay. I'm feeling terribly awful. Thank you, y'all, for the beautiful compliments. Rathna Sri. Oh, sorry, can't stay, but wanted to show some love. We appreciate the love. Your personality always makes my heart glow. Oh, gosh darn, that's beautiful to read. Puppies in the house, Soledad, how fun and how much work. Okay. We celebrate Fri-yay too, sorry. Oh, he said it again. Or she. The sound of Silas. Hi, just subbed. You're an angel. Oh my gosh, thank you. I always want to say to sub, but I forget because I feel like you know what to do on YouTube. If you wanted to subscribe, you would, right? And like every time I'm like subscribe, it's kind of like, well, if they wanted to, they would. I'm not about being like forceful and be like, do it. Although that's a part of me, and I'm like, just subscribe. But um hmm. Ooh, yes, that's a great question. Okay, is it okay if I answer questions today for my minute 22? Because I am not gonna fake being prepared. I can't. I'm on the spot right now, and I can't play it off. Some actress I am. I can't even play that off. Um, do I think it's worth being friends with someone because they have the potential to become the person who we want them to be? That's a toughie, Vyas. Oh, that's such a tough one because I know I've certainly done that where I'm like, okay, and I've done it in relationships too, where I'm like, ooh, I can be with this person because I know they can become what I want them to be. But I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. And I don't know if it's what you want to hear, but I gotta give you my honest truth, my honest experience. It's never worked out for me because I feel like we should love the people in our lives for who they already are. And if it's something that is a barrier to you accepting them as they are now, then I feel it's not fair to them for you to have that expectation that they are going to change to your preference, right? Like, who am I to say what this person should be like in the future? Like, that's not for me to say. It's for that person to become the way they want to be in the future. So, in my 20s, I dated men who I thought, sorry, they weren't men. Sorry, they were guys. They were boys camouflaging as guys. They weren't even guys. But anyway, I digress. I was like, oh, if I just, change the way they dress, which I felt like I had to do with everybody. If I just like you know, told them when to like it was appropriate to be this way and that way, especially with my family, because my family is very strict and they had like certain expectations of how people behave in like family settings. And if my boyfriends didn't have that cultural expectation or background or upbringing, hello, most people aren't Dominican, they wouldn't. But I knew that my mom would like them better or approve of them more if they behaved a certain way. So I would try to you know frame up what they said. And I just remember it being really stressful, really exhausting, and it never had the outcome I wanted. So, what I've since learned is that the people who are meant to be in your life are going to be in your life, and there's going to be an acceptance process of who they are and what they bring to the table. And if you are able to tolerate that, meaning that is acceptable to your own, integrity and how you want to show up and behave in the world, then those are the people you keep in your life, right? So you can try, because I would want you to have your experience, because I never want anyone to learn from me at the expense of you not having your own life, right? I share what I learn so that you can make your own informed decisions as to like, oh, Jovanna shared that and this is what happened with her. I have that information inside of me, but it's not going to determine how you live your life. It's just going to determine how you view situations in your life so that you have another perspective, right? So that's what happens, I think, a lot of times, oftentimes, why we feel alone, because we think we're the only ones. So, Vyas, using you as an example right now, you think you're the only one, perhaps, who is trying to change this friend to conform to how you want them to be in your life, right? Well, you now know that Jovanna has been in this situation where she has had friends where she has tried to make them be something they're not. So now you have the information from my experience to equip you with information for you to make your own decision. Does that make sense? So that's how I want you to view that. So I want you to have your own experience and then learn from that. But I will say that for me, it has not been the most positive outcome. I hope that helps you and somebody else in here, right? So yeah, moving along. Totally natural. Sean Star Light. I love that. I think it's okay to have our ups and downs, good days and bad days. It's totally natural. Absolutely. It's the ebb and flow, right? What goes up must come down. It's gravity. What goes down must come up, right? So it's not to be feared. For any of you who were here with us a couple weeks back, or was it last week? I don't know. I can't keep track. I wasn't doing too good, but now I am. And it's okay to go through that process and have that awakening, that learning, that opening for yourself so that you can maneuver through situations however you deem fit for yourself. And that you don't need to stay down here, that you can elevate to where the day, the circumstances bring you. Sarah, we love to hear you talk no matter how long you go. Thank you. That's reassuring. um, Mac James. Cool. Jay's in the house. CJ, Jovanna's beautiful Fri-yay lessons are my favorite part. I'm sorry to disappoint today, but hopefully there's a little lesson in what we just discussed in response to Vyas's great question. So hopefully there was still a lesson there for us all. Oh, I'm really behind on my comments. Okay, let me speed it up. Rathana Sri, thank you for being here. Nicola, thank you for the little kitty cat. Did y'all see the kitty cat technique? I know Sarah Baby Doll has been sharing with me how it's been working out for her. So y'all has have you tried the kitty cat technique and what have been your thoughts about it? I was having fun with that video, so I hope you enjoyed it. I got some good response. Hopefully you'll share it, right? So that if anybody you know is kind of like, maybe a little apprehensive or anxious, you can help them out with a little fun, humorous way to reduce anxiety. Oh, Sean Starlight, yeah. Maybe I will get that role one day in the future. I love that reframe. Thank you, my Sean. That is beautifully received as a reminder. So thank you. You're right. It's not the last time I'll be able to do that role. So thank you, Sean. That was awesome. Oh, JC, you two are so positive. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. I gotta speed it along. There's too many awesome comments. Oh, now I'm up to the lesson time and how I totally didn't do my I didn't prepare. I can't believe it. It's so funny. You get out of habit 1 week from doing it, and then all of a sudden it's oops. It goes to show you got to keep practicing. You got to keep doing things repeatedly. I don't know why But I thought about my lesson multiple times during the week, but I didn't put it on a little card. So they're in my notebooks. I know that, but I don't have a reference tool to what I wanted to say. So now my mind is like, like searching, but it's not grasping anything. And I even took memory, like a memory gummy, and that thing I don't think is working. Let me take a sip of this. Angela, it has been a hard few months. I agree. It's been a hard. I don't want to say hard because then that's what we'll keep getting. I don't want to keep getting hard. It's been a tricky year for me. It really has. Y'all have experienced it with me. And y'all have been there for me throughout. So, some things have been very public. Others, obviously, I cannot share publicly because, out of respect for other people's privacy. And it's been a tricky year. And we still have a few months. So what I say to that, Angela, because I'm in a similar-ish boat, perhaps, and anybody else who is feeling perhaps the challenges this year, we're always going to have a memory year, right? So I don't want to make it seem like one year is going to be like no challenges. I don't think that's ever the case, right? It's just this year is very prevalent for me because it was very public. So what I want to say about that is that, right? We're in the middle of August-ish. September, October, November, December. That's 4 months. We have 4 months, y'all. 4 months. The tide can turn very quickly in our favor, right? So despite what we have been challenged with and, working through and hopefully overcoming, perhaps what that means is that the remaining four months will have an opening for us, and these challenges are delivering us to the doorstep to put us in position to open the door to what is awaiting for us on the other side. So I, Jovanna, want to look at it that way because that gives me a more empowering stance on my life. I can show up with more power by believing and having faith that what is remaining for me to experience in the remaining 4 months of 2023 will be the big bow on 2023, right? So let's, if you so choose, let's partake in that energy and that belief that what remains is gonna be ultra incredible to surpass whatever challenges we've had this year. So that's what I'm gonna sign up for. Hopefully, Angela, if any of that feels good for you, you can do the same. And just know that these difficult moments are just building you up. You are stronger, braver, more courageous, more shiny because of these hard times, right? The diamond gets really beautiful and shiny because it gets pressed. We're diamonds. Yeah. Dr. Pepper Drinker, I do live in California. I live in Los Angeles specifically. This is where we filmed our Man. So this is where I'm at for the foreseeable future. Oh, thank you, Mona. I'm still feeling a little guilty. So maybe that's the lesson. That's the lesson. And you know what? I dig that because I am gonna go here. So our lesson is a little late today, but you prompted me, Mona, because my lesson right now, because Mona says, absolutely no worries, girl. Whatever comes to mind will come from your heart. And so I want that to be my lesson, right? My lesson is that I don't need to feel guilt or shame or embarrassment, um, or feeling bad because I dropped the ball, right? I dropped the ball. I think that, and Oscar has taught me this over the years, that when we feel bad, the energy, the universe doesn't like seeing us feel bad, but it lets us kind of feel that heaviness because it can't do the work for us, right? So in the past, and I always say in the past because it's not my present and I don't want it to be my future. In the past, I've always felt guilty and shame and embarrassment, a lot of embarrassment. And that is something I've been peeling away, right? Like I've been like an onion, peeling away the guilt, the shame, the embarrassment for many years. And it's not an easy thing. I don't know what happened in my youth. I really don't. I don't know what traumatic experience happened in my youth that has made me this way, where I'm like always really embarrassed. Like I can't help it. I get really shy, really embarrassed, really like, oh snap, I didn't mean to, you know? So my lesson that I want to share, perhaps for any of you who can relate, is that we don't need to feel guilty for an extra long stretch of time, right? Like that is something we're doing for ourselves. Look how quickly you all excused me and pardoned me and overlooked that I wasn't prepared with a minute 22 lesson, right? But in my heart, I was still feeling like the shame and the guilt, and I was embarrassed. But y'all released it quicker than I did. And you gave me permission to be okay with it. But us ourselves as humans, I believe we're so much harder on ourselves. We're so much stricter on what, we expect of ourselves oftentimes. And, I don't like disappointing people, disappointing my younglings especially. And yet, y'all have granted me permission to let it go. So why don't we all understand that we are the ones that are so hard on ourselves when others have moved on, right? So, how can we be quicker to move on when situations like this happen? And they're gonna happen, they're bound to happen, right? So, that's what I want to focus on as perhaps the lesson for ourselves. It's that we need not shame ourselves any more than we already do. We can release things and let them go as easily as oftentimes other people are willing to do it for us. Um, so I hope that kind of lightened things or deepened things. I don't know. But what I am feeling the need to do, in case you couldn't hear me because I was looking that way, is I think it's singing bowl time. Is it okay if I open up our new incredible singing bowl and just do a little bit of release? Let's just release some of the heaviness that perhaps we are feeling, whatever's going on in your life at the moment. I love this thing. Y'all gifted this to the channel. So I want to make sure y'all know that this is such a special part of my heart because it comes from you all, from being here, all of you truly. So thank you, thank you, thank you for gifting us this new singing bowl. So if anybody is new, still here with us, Thank you, Mona. I'm so curious what happened. Curiosity! What's going on in the chat that I've missed? Because it looks like I've missed some stuff. Thank you, Mona and Angela. And they will time you out if you're unkind. Um, uh, you girls rock. You girls rock. Um, oh my gosh. Let's do a little breathing and then I'll come back to the chat and I'll try to hustle through some of these chats, but I'm feeling the need to take a breath because sometimes we let in stuff that doesn't belong to us, right? Okay, so here we go. Anybody, everybody, take a deep breath. Mind your ears in case it's a little loud in front of the mic, but let's breathe all together in. So I'm curious where you felt that, right? This singing bowl specifically is meant to target our root chakra, and our root is at the bottom base of our torso, like at the bottom, and it is meant to stabilize, our grounding to the earth, our belief around money, our belief around um, being part of this world, right? So I felt it all the way down to my feet. Like I took off my flippies, and I just feel grounded to the floor right now. And I don't often do that. I always have shoes on. I'm not one to take off. I don't walk barefoot. So because I am barefoot right now, it went straight down to my feet, grounding me to the earth. So I'm wondering how that made you feel, and what that did for you. Hopefully it was relaxing. Hopefully you felt some connection to the earth or to yourself, or to the space you're in. And I'm curious to hear how you felt or are feeling. So I'm going to fast forward to the bottom of the comments, and then I'll see where I'm kind of at. A lot of them. Okay. This feel good. Oh, yes. Mac James. That was beautiful. I feel so calm. Yes, relaxing and calmed my eardrums, which feels calming to my brain. I feel really relaxed. I feel calm and relaxed. That was beautiful. I feel so relaxed. Yay, the singing bowl. Thank you all. Thank you all for sharing how you feel. Um, um, the vibrations from our Fri fam singing bowl. It's really powerful. It's really powerful. oh no. I felt that last one in my heart. Oh, it feels so peaceful. Mac James, thank you for sharing. Jose, this was much needed for us. Oh, I am so grateful and feeling truly, truly blessed that I can share this and you and that we can do this together. Josh, we feel pampered. Oh my gosh, my Josh. I'm so delighted. I'm so delighted. So I think I can put this down. If you want me to bring it back up at any point ever, do let me know. Okay, this is for us. And I'm happy to play it whenever we feel the need to just have a grounding moment, an opportunity to connect with ourselves, with each other, with the world. So I'm putting that down for a couple moments. I certainly feel just a release. And whenever we release things that come into contact with us, with our energy field, with our brain, with our overworked mind, with our vulnerable heart, right? It's a beautiful thing to just let things go. That's, I think, in my opinion, what shedding is. We can shed some of that heaviness, some of that drain, right? Things can be draining. We can shed some of that draining energy that perhaps something or someone has, imposed upon us. Mac James, Jovanna, baby girl, what a wonderful performance. Thank you for thinking that's a performance. Vyas has come in with another question. I want to come back to that one, Vyas. Let me see if there's any others, and then I'll come back to this one because I do want to address it. I think I left it off around here. And let's keep breathing. Just because I'm not saying it out loud, let's take the deep breaths, especially when I take these quiet moments to read the chat. Let's remember to take those deep breaths, right? Oftentimes I myself forget to breathe. I know that sounds really weird because, I wouldn't be alive if I couldn't breathe, but I'm talking about the breaths, not just the breathing. That's what I'm talking about, right? So in these quiet moments, moments of silence, right? So many of us can be uncomfortable because we're like, I'm not talking. No one's talking. Shouldn't there be something going on? These moments are necessary as well. It's necessary to have the mind have a moment to catch up with the speed of life, right? So these quiet times, as I'm reading perhaps, can be filled with your own breath, with your own space, right? So how I think of space is that little window, right? That little window of like going from one thing to another. There's a little tiny window. And sometimes when we can expand it, that's why meditation is so fantastic, because we can expand those little windows. We can have a little bit more of an opening so that our thoughts aren't overbearing, so that we can pause and have a moment to step into the next thought or step into the next moment. It doesn't always need to be one right after the other, right? There can be a little bit of space. And those are the moments I believe we should aspire to having more of on a minute to minute basis, right? That's what I'm talking about when I say space, that little window, right? Froggy Studios, hello. Hopefully you're still here. Welcome. What pastime activities put me at ease? Mine is music. I'll say, great question. For me, it's yoga It's meditation. It's being with you guys. It's writing. I love to write. Dance. I love to dance. I do love to put my mind at ease through dance. It's true. That's what happens. Um, Rodrigo, you're going to perhaps be happy in the coming weeks. I am going to work with one of those you mentioned. I can't say who just in case, but I'm going to work with one of them. And then the rest, I hope I work with them also. But you'll soon see. So, friendship, connection, and bond is magical. It sure is, Mona. Oh, CJ eats. Jovanna, I love that so much. You always say such beautiful words. We all love you for that. I will always support you no matter what. God bless you and the beautiful Fri fam. Yes, the beautiful Fri fam. Now I've reached Vyas's question. Why do we go after the people who do not want to be friends with us and push away the people that do? So why do we call, reading again for sound. So why do we call some people our best friend when they only see us as acquaintances? Wow, yes, that's a very deep question. Let's see what I can come up with for that. Hopefully we're okay on time. I may go over just a little bit if that's okay with either Mona or Angela. Hopefully that's okay. If y'all need to go, let me know and I'll be able to frame my answer maybe a little quicker. Okay, good, Mona. Okay, you're good today. Thank you. You can see why they spoil me and us, right? Thank you, Mona, for confirming that. Okay, so I love this question, Vyas. It's really deep in the sense that I love that you're going into these places of wondering, like these places of curiosity, right? Of why it is that we go after the people who do not want us. What I think that is, I think it's human nature to want what we can't have. I think there's like a certain level of challenge that a lot of us humans enjoy partaking in, right? So we've often heard that like the potential partner, girl or boy, whatever, who doesn't want you, there's like this chase, right? You chase them to see if you can get them, right? And I don't know like scientifically why our bodies are created that way, and maybe I can do a little research. But what I think it is, it's the curiosity if you can change their mind, right? The wonderment of, can we be what that other person wants us to be for them to like us? It's really deep rooted, I think, because you would think that it would be easier to just go for the people who are connected to you, like that magnetic field where like you're like, oh yeah, we're bonded, right? Because this is who we're supposed to bond with. But I think there's a part of our chemistry that wants the challenge. It's like, what can I have that I can try to get? And then when I get it, I could be like celebrating that I got what didn't want me. Isn't that interesting? Because I do know what you mean. I've had plenty of situations where I wanted the guy who didn't want me, and they'd want like my friend. And I'm like, but why? Ultimately, you let it go, right? And you let the friend be happy with the guy or girl if that's who they want to be with. But I just remember feeling oftentimes that I never got the guy. I know y'all who know Oscar probably cannot imagine me feeling that way. But the truth is that in my teens and 20s, oftentimes I didn't get the guy that I wanted. That's true. That's really true. Oftentimes I got the guy who pursued me so much that finally I gave in. And they were great guys. They were great guys, because I wouldn't have been with someone who wasn't. Okay, initially I was with someone who wasn't a great guy, but I learned my lesson after that one. And it's funny, we're starting to talk a little bit about relationships, which is one of the videos I have that I'm working on for us all, about relationships. Which one is it? Which one is it? Yeah, it's called Enjoying the Process of Finding the One. So I'm working on that video. So it's funny how we're talking about relationships, because relationships aren't just guy, girl, girl, girl. You know what I mean? It's not just opposites attracting, or you know what I mean? It's not just an intimate relationship, for whatever that means, depending what age you're at. It is also friendships, right? Relationships are relationships. You have relationships with your parents and your siblings, right? So I think so often I struggled finding someone, and it was frustrating because I always felt like I had to settle, right? And not that they weren't great guys, they just weren't the guy I wanted firsthand. So they pursued me, so I ended up with them. And that is not something I recommend, right? In your teens and in your 20s, I think oftentimes you think like, okay, this is all I'm going to get. I might as well take it. No, not true. It's that impatience we have, right? Like we think like, let me grab this person now, because if nobody else comes along, I might be alone. Not true. Because there are billions, literally, of people on this earth, and you being with the wrong person precludes you from finding the right person. Try that on. So oftentimes when we rush something to just have someone, we lose the capacity to open ourselves up to what is really out there. So that's why I'm such a huge fan of being single. That's why I love being single. I found my person, so I'm married now. But in the past, when I was single, I loved it because it gave me full realm, right? It gave me full ability, a capacity to meet different people, to engage with different personalities, to connect with different brains, hearts, right? And what that does is, when you find that person that's meant for you, and I think we can have more than one person. I'm not saying there's only one person in the galaxy for you, but when we find that one person that we want to be with um, for the stretch of time, then we know it. And that was what's so cool. So like I knew Oscar was someone I wanted to be with for the long term, but I only knew that because I had been single and I was able to realize what I didn't want. So I think that comes from a really powerful place. And I don't know if I'm answering your question, Vyas, but I think in the end, I will come back and put a bow on this, because what I think is so important is that sometimes we go after the people who are a challenge, but they're not right for us. And sometimes the people who pursue us are easy in the sense that, they're attainable, but they're not who we're meant to be with. So when we do those two things, we prevent ourselves from finding out A, who we are, B, who we're meant to be with, and C, the person who fulfills those two things, meaning they're a great catch and we connect with them. But if you're in a relationship and assuming you're loyal to that person, you can't find that other person. So this is when we settle and we're with someone just because it's easy. And that's not how you want to go through life. Going through life because it's easy is not going to give you the life you want, or the life we think we see that is all of the life we want to partake in, because you've settled for easy. And that's why when you see relationships, and I'm going to use mine and Oscar's as an example, where we look so connected and we are so connected, you think that, that just happens. Like, no, it's not just like that. You got to look for it. You got to work for it. You got to treasure it and nurture it. And that is when something like what we have becomes what it is. You can't be dismissive about it and be like, okay, whatever. No, every day, Oscar and I, and it's not work because we love it and we love each other, but every day you have to make sure that person realizes how much they mean to you. Make sure they realize how much they mean to you. Did I say that right? Yeah, I think so. Right? So it's the little things, a little note, a little text, whatever. And we can go more into this because I know I'm way over here, but it's really fun to be single. And I don't want anyone to ever feel that being single is kind of like difficult or less than, or you're not with someone so you must not be up to a certain something that you're wanted. So not true. So when we can reframe that and have acceptance for the fun that being single brings, then you will find the right person for you. When you're not looking, it's when that person will step into your life. I guarantee you that. I was not looking for Oscar. And then he showed up and I'm like, I'm not letting this dude go. Meaning I'm not going to pass up on a great opportunity to be with him because I'm not ready to be in a relationship. I want to make sure I value the person that he is because he's worth keeping in my life. So, wow, I went on a lot of different, I hope that's okay. Bias, do you see what you did? And I think when we call some people our best friend when they only see us as acquaintances, I think it's because it could be a similar thing where you're just so hungry to have someone close to you that you'll attach to someone quicker than what other people attach themselves to. So not going to go into like what other traumas people have, but perhaps they don't know what it's like to be close to someone. Perhaps they have so many friends that they don't need to have one best friend because they have several really great friends, right? So I can't give you like one blanket answer for that, but I think when sometimes I'm loving the hearts. Thank you. Thank you for the hearts. It's reminding me, it's demonstrating to me that I'm okay talking about this right now because it's not something I typically talk about here. But I think when some of us are, yearning for someone, we're a lot quicker to attach to someone. And when we're accepting of where we are and who we are, then that yearn isn't as, for lack of a better term, desperate, right? And I'm not saying you're desperate. What I'm saying is that yearning isn't as prevalent. Let's use that because I never want to call anyone desperate. That yearning isn't as prevalent. So there's a lot more lackadaisical, easy, cool energy that permits a relationship to evolve, being friendship or partner, to what it's meant to be. And not having an expectation of what that is also releases some of the tension that perhaps somebody else might feel that you are putting on them for making them what they are not ready to see themselves as. I hope that made sense because it did in my brain. Right? So, thank you guys for still being here. I wasn't expecting that, but I hope that is helpful. Whew. Uh-huh. Oh, I just saw Ross. Aloha from Hawaii. I don't know if you're still here. I don't know how your loved ones are doing. Let's send a prayer to everyone in Maui, our loved ones, our friends, our fellow humans who are just dealing with such tragedy in Maui, unexpected tragedy. So let's take a moment to open our hearts up to send love and ease and thoughts and prayers to everyone in Maui. And thank you, Ross, for saying aloha. And I really hope everyone you know and love is safe and protected, safe and protected. Okay, so just a prayer to everyone in Maui and all our loved ones in Hawaii. I'm glad I saw that, Ross. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Whew, wow, y'all, everybody. Oh, Ross, aloha to you. I'm so happy you're here. Thank you for being here. Vyas, those who mind don't matter, those who matter don't mind. Booyaka. CJ, remember that lesson. The grass isn't always greener on the other side. You're gonna know what I mean in a few weeks. You'll see what I mean. You'll know exactly what I mean. And yeah. So yeah, y'all. You guys, there's so many incredible messages. How do I do this? Y'all are incredible. I am so grateful to all of you. I feel your heart. I feel your love. I feel your support. I see your beautiful hearts, and I'm just so grateful that I can partake in this with you. Whatever this is, however we formulate what this is, you, I, me, us, our bubble, our Fri fam, whatever this is, I am just blessed to be on this beautiful journey with you all. On your journey, right? This is your journey that I want you to enjoy and cherish your journey. I want you to cherish your journey. We only get one that we know of, right? Cherish it. Wow. Okay. Wow, everybody. Thank you for the beautiful comments. Jose, oh, with the little, is that a little Japanese kitten, or is it one that has a fan like I normally do? Thank you, Jose. That's super generous. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your heart and what is going on with you in your heart. And thank you for being there for the people you love, because that says a lot about you. And continue to be you. Don't change that, because the Jose we see here is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. My John, everybody, just grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This Fri-yay was the best with your lessons. We could all learn a thing or two from you, Jovanna, my best friend. Oh, Mac James, yay! I'm so glad the lesson came through regardless. Hi, honey. We were just talking about you. Oh, yeah. We were just talking about you. Oh, yes, you're so welcome. Thank you for answering my questions today. Thank you for asking such great questions that hopefully others benefited from, right? So when we show up for ourselves in the chat, we can show up for others. And that is a beautiful thing, because you give by putting in the chat. It may not seem like it, but y'all are giving your heart and sharing your heart. And that is the human we want to evolve to be in this world, right? Melody, I feel like Jovanna's my therapist. I'm not a trained professional, but hey, if I can give you some guidance and some love and support, then I'm all for that. Everyone's saying hi, Oscar.
Hey, still not say hi.
Did y'all hear him? He's a little far from the mic. He says hi. He has his hands full. He's coming home from work with all these like materials for work, and he's in and out. So I just want to thank you. Do you know how to mimic the nervous gulp sound in the cartoons? Like that? Josh, was that it? I don't know. Hopefully you're still here. Much mahalo, Ross. Oh my gosh, y'all are incredible. Hello, Oscar. He's not here anymore. He ran out. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was a gulp. Mona, was that a gulp? All right, my loves. I'm going to let Mona and Angela go do their thing. It's a happy Fri-yay for us all, regardless of the space that we might be in. I know some of us might not be, perhaps as jolly or cheerful, but it is a happy Fri-yay because we made it through an amazing week. So thank you. I love you all tremendously, my beautiful younglings. Happy Fri-yay, happy Saturday, happy weekend, yay. And I'm going to try real hard to get a video up for Monday, but I am filming on Monday again. So let me see how I can do it. I don't want to overpromise and underdeliver. I'm going to try, but we'll see. I don't know about this Monday yet. I'm still getting used to the 2-a-week schedule. It's no joke. So big love. Y'all are incredible. Lizzie, you're still here. And I just love you tremendously. So happy weekend. Yay. Bye for now. See you soon. Thank you for all the hearts. I love you all. Thank you, super chatters and everybody here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I miss you.